Hey everybody, this is Cobra and C Capture here with another Let's Talk Media LLC advice video. And as you can see, my internet is finally working at my office again, hence why I've got the green screen. Thank God I have that back. So today's advice video is going to be about talking about, doing what you love and not being afraid, and also not being afraid of really talking to somebody when you really need help. You know me, I love singing and I love dancing. And I do that because I love it. So my advice to everyone is do it because you love it and don't be embarrassed to do it. Whether you love doing boxing, singing, dancing, anything like I do, if you love painting art, if you love painting little models, whatever you want to do it for fun. And even if you think it's dumb or embarrassing, who knows, you might end up having some friends who come along with you and say, hey, that looks really interesting, let me try that out. And they might end up loving it just like you do. And think of all the things that you might have thought were weird, or people might have thought were weird back then, that are like the social norms now. And then think, maybe what I'm doing isn't so strange because it might become a norm one day. So if you love it, go for it. Like I always say, in life you have to go for what you want, especially if you love doing it. The other thing is that I know maybe a couple months ago, maybe a month or two, I guess, and I know definitely a couple of videos ago, I did talk about if you're going through a dark time or if you're in a dark place in your head and you need someone to talk to me. What I'm saying is that it is so true. If you are having problems or issues, really just talk to someone, I talked to my fiance, I talked to my investor, I talked to Garrett, I talked to my best friends, I talk to anyone who wants to help me out. I even talk to my boxing coach sometimes. He's my therapist in a way because I take it out on the mitts. Thank you, Justin. And that's the other thing is that the people that you talk to, who are your really close friends, they'll also support you in what you do. Especially if you love it. So here's the other example, right? Half the things that I do right now are things that I love because there's people in it that are involved with me that love doing it at the same time as I do, and they're my good friends, and they let me confide in them, and I really appreciate that. Like I said, sometimes I'll sit there and I'll talk to Garrett, like, I kind of had a rough day, Garrett, and like we'll talk about it. And he also has his minor in therapy, if I'm correct. Garrett, please tell me if that's correct. Minor in therapy, right? Or psychology, sorry. And so he helps me there in that aspect. I'll talk to Justin, we'll talk a little bit, and then I'll hit the mitts. I'll text Alex and he'll text me back, or I'll give him a call. I talk to my mom about my issues and she listens. She's involved in my life. My fiance is very involved with my life, obviously, and we talk about my issues, and she really helps a lot with that too. So what I'm saying is, do what you love and don't be afraid about what other people think. And not only that, but maybe have the things that you love will involve those people that love you. So they'll be there to listen. And if you have a problem or an issue, and if they're your true friends, like everybody that I just talked about are my true friends, they sit there and they listen, and they love talking to me, and I love talking to them, and I really appreciate them for being there for me. Thank you everyone that I mentioned and discussed, and thank you to everyone here who watches my videos, loves what I do, subscribes to me, comments. Thank you to my 3 clients, Freddie, Perla, and Justin, just everyone. Thank you to my family. I really love you all. Thank you to everyone who supported me and that believed in me. And like I said, everyone in my family, to friends, thank you to all who've been there to listen to me and talk to me and give me their best advice. Because, if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do what I love, right? And you guys are involved, and because I got to talk to you all helped me out. Thank you to my best friends, Josh, Joe, Mike, Nate, Chris, Rob, everyone, Jake, Kevin, everyone in my life, my mom, like I said, just everyone. Thank you. Sorry if I'm rambling a little bit. I'm just trying to put a lot of heart and emotion behind this, just to let you all know that I really do love you. Thank you for everything. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing what I love. Thank you for sitting there and listening to me. And my advice again to everyone is do what you love. Really talk to people that you need to talk to. Get a good support group, And like I said, maybe those people who you're sitting there doing what you love with will sit there and talk to you and be your support group, just like everybody else has supported me. So thank you for sitting there, listening to me, and being there for me. I really, truly love you all. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and do what you want. See you all next time.